Hello, people here to Mr.Who reviews. And today I'm doing the Simpsons Treehouse of Horror number 11, the first episode of the 12th season. For the open, yeah, it's good. Just doing an homage to the monsters with Homer being Frankenstein's monster, Marge being the vampire S, Bart being Eddie Munster. Yeah, I remember everybody's names for Eddie, but Grandpa being the vampire grandpa. Grandpa? I don't know. And Lisa being the normal person in the family. I don't know if she's like a niece or what for family. And we have to take off the town people, just kill them minus Lisa. And it's just, what's up with them? Yeah. I think that's what they would have done if so it was more realistic, but Anyway, first segment is Homer reading his horoscope saying that he's going to die, and you get a delightful comment from an attractive co-worker. Yes, so anything is Lenny. Do people find Lenny attractive? Why do they keep trying to make Lenny like a good character or that's important? He's boring. Just boring. But whatever. Anyway, Homer has a few brushes of death, like a paperclip from the newspaper, a tree and he fell on him, some stuff and he crashed into him, got a pickaxe in the head, and it just says stupid horoscope per time. Except for the pickaxe one, it says stupid sploroscope. I guess it messed with his brain a little, but whatever. And he had a rattlesnake on his arm. But what does him in? What sends him to the great bliss in the sky? The worst type of food there is. Broccoli. Yes, he's also on broccoli. Dr. Hibbert saying it's the worst type of food there is since it tastes awful and that. Then Homer just goes up to the reception area of heaven where he meets St. Peter and just kind of glowing to Flanders that he got to heaven where he does. And does this deleted scene where he pretends to be Ned Flanders, but then St. Peter knows that Homer and says the Ned isn't supposed to die till next Tuesday. Yeah. Anyway, Homer can't really get into heaven since St. Peter says that there's no good deed next to his name. So he has 24 hours to do a good deed. Anyway, go back on to Earth. He eats the broccoli again. And somehow chokes on it. How could he do that? He's like a spirit. Anyway, he dies again, so his spirit of his spirit goes up to heaven. I don't know. Anyway, Homer about 23 hours after that few good deeds, so he goes to Mars, which he does some chores around the house, but this is Homer, and when he says that, he's like, whoa, I'm just trying to get in, not finding the for Jesus. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, then he's just coming out to Quick Mart where he's having the squishy, and some reason, well, there is a reason, the squishy just goes through him, and some people slip on it. Yeah, the squishy can go through him, how come the broccoli doesn't? I don't know. Anyway, Bart and bullied by Nelson, when Nelson gives him nuggies and just say that his dad, or Bart's dad is dead, well, his dad's in jail. I don't know. Anyway, Homer tries to save Bart, and he does, but just see that Nelson didn't give him a nuggie and him asking Bart for help, while Bart just leaves. And when he sees Criminal Skinner's mother trying to cross the street, he tries going for them. Boy Scout troop tries to get her, so he just takes her off the ground and tries to get her to the other side by flying. Then that's over and she gets knocked down by cars. Yeah. Anyway, he's trying to think of a good deed while this baby's going on some steps, and he actually takes the baby out of the carriage before it gets knocked down by a car. And he's finally with the good deeds. But St. Pierre didn't see it. And when Homer points out, he thought that he was supposed to see everything. St. Pierre was correction saying he's thinking of Santa Claus. So after that, St. Pierre just damns him to hell. And the devil was just bullying him by giving him nuggets and and when Homer screams like, "Be quiet or wake up John Wayne." And John Wayne's just like, "I'm already up." What is John Wayne doing in hell? Why would he be there? That's the episode in the future and Treehouse of Horror where he's in heaven. And he's still cool to be in hell. Did he do something bad when he gets Satanist? Why did they put freaking John Wayne to hell? It makes no sense. The entire segment, or some of the segments of me said how can Homer be solid at some point, but in others, and how come some people can touch him like Nelson? Or how can he grab Prince Skinner's mom and a baby? Ghosts are supposed to be solid. Supposed to be intangible. Supposed to go through things. And those are the cartoon, but still. Ugh. Anyway, the next segment is featuring the Simpsons in a fairy tale land, where Homer loses his job as a dunce. I don't know if I'm right. The marriage is worried they might lose some money liable to feed their kids. So Homer just throws Bart and Lisa into the woods and tells them to meet their other brother and sister. When they're thinking about that, they're just skeletons of their brother and sister who look like Bart and Lisa. Yeah. The Lisa's looking through her fairy tale book just to see what the Simpsons force is full of fairy tale creatures like the goblin under the bridge. And when they leave, he has some Mo saying they probably want him too strong, that he's very lonely. And then in this house has a 3 bowls of porridge, and Lisa slowly realizes they're in the house of the 3 bears, and the 3 bears are just coming in while humming the tune of a teddy bear has their picnic. And they leave and just blocking the door with one of the chairs. When they leave, Lisa's wondering where Goldilocks is. But it turns out Goldilocks actually woke up while the bears are there, and the bears are angry, thinking that he ate their bowls of porridge. That's Bart that did that. And tries to open the door, but the door just has a chair blocking it, and the bears just maul Goldilocks. Yeah. When Homer tells Marge that they don't have to worry about the kids anymore since they dropped them in the woods, Marge is against that since he says he could have sold them. But Maggie holding out a for sale sign. I don't know. Anyway, Homer's in the woods after that to find him when he comes across the tower where Rapunzel is, and he tries to climb up her hair. He's too heavy, and eventually he pulls the hair off her and hide it. Anyway, Bart and Lisa end up in front of a gingerbread house where there's a witch waiting for him. And at first, Lisa is a bit careful about going in there, but But Bart says no, the witch seems to be okay. Bart or Lisa agrees with him. Then they're chained up with Lisa sweeping the floor, and Bart eating all stuff since the witch wants to fatten him up, and so he's basting himself. And there's this line the witch when she's saying she has a boyfriend named George Cauldron. Then she just about the name. Just looking, the thing with the first first name George. I can think I'm looking at Cauldron. And Lisa saying, "Yeah, right. How can he pick up with the Ed Ladle? He's the witch just trying to put her in the cauldron." But first he does, Homer comes, and that's the eats a candy cane that supports the house. And Witch uses her magic to turn Homer's body parts to different things, like his hands are brooms, his face is a fish and has a donkey ears, and lower half is the lower half of a chicken. I don't know. And eventually she gets put in a cauldron, and believe it or not, George Cauldron, as he comes up to the house saying that he and the witch had a date, but Homer saying he'd be about out in 20 minutes. Marge saying it might be poor, but Homer could feed him since he's still a chicken somehow, even though when the witch died, his head, ears, and hands went back to normal. I don't know why the lower half didn't. I guess they just need a reason for Homer to still have lower half of the chicken. I don't know. What's ends there, and this is okay. There's some funny moments, whether it's Goldilocks being mauled by the three bears, or Homer pulling off Rapunzel's hair. I don't know. And which was kind of funny, but now to the one of the most boring segments in the Treehouse of Horror. The episode where Lisa lets loose a dolphin that's actually the king of dolphins. Because of that, they want to banish all the humans to the sea, since according to Snorky, dolphins used to live on land. Yeah, that's really out there, isn't it? I don't know. And how come it's stage name also his real name? I don't really get it. Ugh. And there's this good pair Homer trying to get ready to fight the dolphins, saying what humans invented, like computers and the glory hole. I don't know. But when they see a lot of how many dolphins are actually out there, they're just real cautious. But they start fighting when Lisa tries to get the wrapping out of a six-pack off the mouth of a young dolphin, and the young dolphin actually bites her. You know, ungrateful little thing. And Homer just again rallies the troops. And the fight seems to be one-sided until Bart has to use his slingshot to pull a cork in the dolphin's air hole. Then it turns out the humans actually lost, and they're in the sea now, and they feel guilty. But Mary's trying to reassure that it isn't really her fault that Mandy isn't really doing it. Just had to get used to it, but then of course his dead body starts flowing over, and Mary just puts it to their ones. And Ken cuddles us up for a minute since he can't believe they didn't use him in any other stories, and they're checking the phone, but then Codo's saying that they should hang up his call, and they do get a call about if they want to do this ad thing, and there's like workers work, so as I said, the dolphin one is just really boring, doesn't have that many funny moments, isn't really interesting in like a satire of anything, but I don't know, I think the fairy tale one was the best of the three in this. It made more sense. Well, mostly made more sense than when Homer died, but I don't know. This is probably the last of the Treehouse horror reviews for the year. I'm glad to say I really enjoyed it. And it is a kind of tradition to watch the Treehouse horror on Halloween now. Just glad I was able to do this. And I already know what to do for the next Simpsons review, but probably something good. I'll probably be doing some Simpsons Christmas specials in December. Have to think about that. So that's something I'm gonna say. Anyway, until next time, I'm Stu. See you guys later.